to Woman Who's Girl, Oscar Reviews and Files. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Alright, so this is a different video, very different video. Now, this video is constructive criticism one-on-one. The reason why I wanted to do this video was because I did get a comment from someone, and they stated in their comment that they were given constructive criticism. Okay, so I will be showing you guys the comment, but I'm going to black out the person's name and everything of the sort, just out of respect. But I'm just only doing this because this made me do the video, and I appreciate that person for this comment because it made me do this video, and to also, you know, help other people that may need to understand what constructive criticism is. Okay, all right, so I'm going to read to you, and I erased it. Now, that was my fault. I shouldn't have. I was at work, I saw that, and I just erased it, and I was like, oh, whatever the case is. I know on YouTube you have comments that, you know, you gotta have thick skin and things of that nature, but yeah, so I moved over a little bit, so I'm gonna be, you know, showing you guys on the side and things of that nature. Okay, so I'm sorry I can't show my reply, but I kind of remember what I said. So I shouldn't have erased it. That was my fault and my bad on my behalf. Okay, all right, so the reply was, oh my god, good video, but please limit the mumbo jumbo talk, is so distracting. Then I was like, well, this is, you know, I said it nicely. I was like, well, you know, this is the way I do my videos. And, you know, there are other people that do videos as well. You know, you could check them out. But this is the way that I've always done my videos, you know. And I was like, thank you for watching, you know. And I guess the person thought I was coming off as, I don't know what they thought I was coming off as, but they was rude from jump anyway. But they said, okay, and it's videos for others in capital letters to watch. I told you the mumbo extra talk is distracting because I'm trying to understand at the same time, exclamation mark. I said it's a good video and gave constructive criticism. There goes that word. So you, capital letters, could have better more. Okay, the English right there is not good. Attractable content, period. Take it or leave it. I'm a viewer. Just telling you something can make your videos better, but whatever. I'ma keep it cute and keep it moving because you're doing too much. Okay, I wish I would have kept my comment because my comment wasn't doing too much, but you just sent me an essay that was doing too much, but I digress. And you're going to keep it cute, like you're throwing shade right there. So anyway, I'm not really going to get into it in this video, but this is what I'm going to use as my example because this is what has happened to me. And then I replied to that person and then was like, okay, again, thank you for watching, but you said mumbo jumbo talking. I put it in quotation marks, and I said, and then I said, that's unprofessional of you to say that. And if you're giving constructive criticism, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I said, have a nice and blessed day. And that was it. And I said, thank you for watching. And I just deleted the whole thread because I got really upset at that. Because I'm like, dag, like, come on. You know, if you're going to give constructive criticism, which we're going to get into, you need to have a little bit more professionalism with it, especially if you do not know the person, okay? So we're going to get into constructive criticism and see the better example and what you should do when you're giving someone constructive criticism, because that was a bad example, okay? All right, so if you thought that was a good example, please let me know, but in my eyes, that was a very bad example, okay? So I do have notes and I do have references so you guys can go to and look it up for yourselves, okay? So I went to dictionary.com and I looked up constructive, okay? The definition for constructive is helping to improve, promoting further development or advancement, okay? Constructive criticism, that's what that is, okay? So I got that from dictionary.com. All right, so now we're going to move on to how to give constructive criticism 6 helpful tips, which I got from Personal Excellence blog, Constructive Criticism. I got that from a blog, and I will put that in the description bar below so you guys can go and read it, because this has 11 pages, which I'm not going to read. I'm just going to read the highlights so you guys can know what this is about, okay? So, I'm going to read some of this. Okay, so it says use the feedback sandwich method, okay? So the feedback sandwich method is it's called PIP, which is positive improvement positive. And they said some use praise, improve, or praise, which is different from their version of PIP, okay? So positive, improve, positive, okay? You start off by focusing on the strengths and what you like about the item or the question or the content. I'm putting content. I'm kind of paraphrasing here. Then you provide the criticism, you know, things you like. and places or areas of improvement, areas of places that need improvement. Lastly, you will round it off with some feedback, positive comments, and the positive results can be expected if the criticism is acted upon. Okay, it's called the feedback sandwich because you wedge your criticism between an opening and an ending like a patty wedge between two buns. Okay, all right, so that's what this is what they're saying. Okay, so the first layer of P for positive is where you talk about what you like. Okay, so I'm not going to use their example, but you can go look on it and read on it for yourself. But I'm going to talk about mine experience off the top of the dome. I'm going to say what this person, should have started out saying. Okay. Again, I'm not telling you guys what to say, but it's how you say it, because that comment came off very rude. So when you're giving constructive criticism, especially if you don't know the person, you want to come off as, professional and things of that nature, because you don't know this person from a can of paint. So you want to make sure that you're being very, courteous and not, coming off as being rude. Okay. You probably didn't mean well, but at the same time, what have you. But anyway, so what I would say is, okay, I like your video. Like, hey, nice video. I like your video. It's very nice. I love overall how you, got up close and showed how to, wrap the hair around and things of that nature. And, and how the clarity of the video showed exactly where to start the hair and what type of hair that was being used, being wrapped around here and things of that nature. Stuff like that. Just positive things that you saw that was nice in the video. Okay. And that's basically it. All right. So now we're going to get to the second layer, and it's I for improve. Okay. Where you talk about the areas of improvement. Okay. So you can say, however, or, but, there's one thing that I thought that maybe you can have some type of improvement, which is, doing a little bit, minimizing, talking and, showing more of what you do so we can have a better, understanding, or, it'll be an easier view for the viewers if you would just minimize on the talking on some parts, but at the same time, just trying to say something of that sort, like not trying to bash. Don't be like, oh, mumbo jumbo talk. That's not professional at all. Okay. If you guys think that was professional, please let me know. But, or where is it at? Because I don't see it. But, just say, you thought, the content, with the talking, could have been, minimized, in the beginning, or you could have put it at the end, or things of that nature, just giving it a little, whatever the case is, or whatever the case. And, that's it, and because I found it hard to view as a viewer, and things of that nature. So you could have said it something like that. Just, I know it sounds choppy, but I'm just putting in words that you could have said that would have been better, maybe you could have minimized the talking and put it at the end, and it would have been better for the viewer to follow if there was less talking and more showing of the product, or showing of the hair, or the tutorial within itself, or maybe you could have put, maybe captions or something like that, something of that case. Okay. Just give some type of feedback in that way. And the last layer is P for positive, where you reiterate the positive points and positive results to be expected when the improvement areas are worked on. So you just sum everything up and say, you know what? Overall, great job. The video was nice. I like the clarity. I like that you showed this. I like that you showed that. I love what you did with this. I love what you did with that. I like the way the camera angle was on the hair and how you wrap the hair and things of that nature. But I think if you did cut out some of the talking in the video would be better to view for viewers like me. Something like that. Okay. I think that sounds pretty well. Maybe it could be put a little bit better than what I said, but in that sense. Okay. Not telling you what to say, but that sounds better or more professional than mumbo jumbo talking, saying so distracting, like putting all them O's and stuff like that, and keep it cute. We're not keeping it cute. All right, we're keeping it cute with learning constructive criticism 101. Okay, all right. So that's basically about that. So the feedback sandwich is a group framework for providing constructive criticism. After you let the receiver know that you are on his or her side and you're not there to attack him or her. So basically, that comment that person said, I felt they was kind of attacking me, not attacking me, but per se. But by saying that, it came off very rude. They could have, that you don't even know me. I could see it was probably maybe your family member or something like that. But you came from I don't know where, and you don't even know how my personality is, because I probably could have snapped on you or whatever the case is. But being that I'm a humble person and very respectful, I'm not gonna come at you like that. Because I don't even know who you are, and I don't know what your personality is, okay? So that's basically about that. And then you're also recognizing things that the receiver is doing right, rather than only talking about the issues areas which came across as being rude, okay? So, yeah. So after sharing the things you don't like or feel can be improved, round off the criticism with more positive thoughts, which is the last P. Now, the feedback sandwich method is most appropriate when you're giving criticism to people you don't know or don't know well. So this method is very resourceful to use if you don't know the person. This is the perfect example. You don't know me and I don't know you. So using this method will help, okay, with anything in the work world, YouTube world, whatever the case is, everyday life. If you're giving somebody constructive criticism, you don't want to sound that you're being rude or you're some there, you know what I'm saying? Like you're just pointing out negative things and you just say one positive thing and that's it. And all of it is rude. And you're talking about keep it cute. I don't understand that. But anyway, but that's basically it about that. So, I might give one more example and, I'll be out of your hair. So the bad example is you're really boring. You keep going on and on about a certain point, even though we were running behind time and made me want to fall asleep. So the good example would be, however, I thought, apply the feedback sandwich first, where you insert context. It's called the good points. So this is a good example. However, I thought some of the points could be delivered in more concise manner. For the example, the presentation allotted time for time is 3 minutes, but we went over time by about 1 minute, which is 1/3 of the intended time. Since there were points, perhaps we could allocate minutes per point, which would take up to 2 minutes for points, and then have minutes left for closing. This will create a presentation that's more well-placed. The situation is detached from the person. Critique is given on the situation itself. So the first comment, which was bad, you're really boring. You kept going on. Like, come on now. Like, and the second one was a good example. So that's basically it about that. And then it talks about some simple, easy steps to apply this tip. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but basically, it goes into that. And again, it has 11 pages, and I'll put everything down in the description bar below so you guys can check it out. Okay. So, yeah, so this video was kind of long. I really apologize about that, but I just want to get this video out there because, you have a lot of content creators out there that do a lot behind the scenes as far as editing, as far as, everything under the sun or what have you, especially if you're putting in pictures in a video. It's just a lot going on. So for people to come at a creator like that, it does feel, kind of hurtful because it's like, okay, you didn't have to say all that, but thank you anyway for the comment, and the view. But at the same time, it's like, you don't know me. So if you're going to use the word constructive criticism in your comment, please use it the correct way because that was wrong. Okay. So I'm not sure if this person saw my comment because I erased it or whatever the case. It really doesn't matter at this point. But I really do appreciate this comment because it did make me make this video. It did inspire me to make this video. So at the end of the day, I want to say thank you to that person, even though I erased the comment, which I shouldn't have because I did act and react because I saw what I saw and I didn't like what I saw, so I did erase it. So that was my fault and I shouldn't have done that. So the next time I will not do that unless, if you're being disrespectful, yeah, I will erase it. But, that comment I could have left up so you guys could go back and see. I just only had I just only had their comments and you didn't see my reply. I only told you what I said or, what I paraphrased to say and things of that nature. So I really do apologize about that because I shouldn't erase it. But to that person, thank you. I really do appreciate your comment. This video blossomed because of your comment, so I really do appreciate that for that. But this video was also for others that, probably don't really know what constructive criticism is and probably need a refresher or a review on what it is and what are good examples and what are bad examples, because some people might think, you know, what they say is good, you know, saying keep it cute and stuff like that and saying mumble jumble. They probably think that's the right thing to say, but at the end of the day, it's not. You know, I'm not your friend. I don't know who you are. So let's be professional about it and things of that nature. You know, I'm not saying you gotta act all, you know, whatever the case is, because I talk to my viewers and my, you know, my subscribees and things of that nature. I'm like, hey girl, you know, hey boo, stuff like that I do. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's basically it about that. But yeah, that's it. So I just wanted you guys to have this nice little session, one-on-one constructive criticism. I know this is different, way different from my channel material, but I had to address this. And again, I don't mean any harm to that person, you know, and I did black out everything I didn't want, you know, I wanted to be respectful. And again, I want to thank that person, you know, for doing that, you know, for giving me that comment, because, you know, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I do take constructive criticism very well. For one example, and I'm gonna be out of your hair, one of my viewers from a long time ago told me, you know, when I was making videos in the bathroom and stuff like that, you know, but, you know, I used to do reviews. Like, I would do the demo one day, and then probably like 2 or 3 days later, I'll do a review talking about it and stuff like that. So one of my viewers was like, you know what? I like your videos and things of that nature. They kind of did the feedback sandwich, you know, because I left the comment up there. I don't know if it's still up there. But they was like, but, you know, maybe if you do the review and the demo in the same video, instead of us having to wait until, you know, the next couple of days, that would be better, so we could know, you know, if we should buy the product or not instead of waiting. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That was a cool comment. You know, I wish I could find that comment, but I have like mad videos, so I can't find it. But if I do, I definitely link the video down below. But if it's not there, that means I couldn't find it or I didn't have time to find it. But as you see in my videos, as my videos improve, you see that I was doing the review and the demo separate, and then I started putting it together. And then when I had my other program with the video within a video, I started doing my reviews and demos like that. And that's how I do them now. So I did progress and I did improve. So it's not like I don't take constructive criticism and I don't, you know, listen to you guys, because I do, you know. So if it's delivered right and respectful, I will take heed. But if it's delivered rude and not, you know, and not respectful, or not saying that person was disrespectful, but if it comes off as rude and disrespectful and things of that nature, I'm not going to take heed to that, because that wasn't right. Okay. So, at the end of the day, I do take constructive criticism very well. But like I said before, with that example I just gave, I do take constructive criticism very well. And I did change up my videos when the girl did say that. And I was like, oh, that do make sense. You know, and I told them thank you and things of that nature. And you see how my videos are now. And I thank that person to this day, too. I don't know if they still follow me or they still watching me, but yeah. But anyway, that's it, you guys. Sorry for this long video. Like I said before, I know this is way off track on my beauty videos and things of that nature, but I just had to address this. Again, I'm not coming for this person. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I just wanted to address this because maybe some people don't know, or they need a refresher or a review or whatever the case is, okay? So I just wanted to do that so you guys can have that and things of that nature. And thank you for that comment, because it blossomed to this video. And to those of you out there that do give me constructive criticism, please, you know, be respectful about it and things of that nature, you know, because nobody's perfect. You know, I know I still need to improve. You know, there's always room for improvement, okay? So that's basically about that, you guys. So I hope you guys thought this was a nice video and very kind of educational, I guess, and, you know, informative for you guys. And if not, please let me know. And again, I apologize to that person. Like I said, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. I just needed to do this video so I can get it out there, okay? So that's it, you guys. I'm out of here. Sorry for this long video. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'll definitely answer the comments below. And that's basically it, you guys. So peace. Bye.